Okay, Sai Ram to you all. So we were doing some miscellaneous problems. Miscellaneous problem means after arithmetic mean we were doing some missing frequency and all, isn't it? Okay, Purvi, am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible? Frequency our GC vector is not speaking. Okay, let me check. Sai, Jafar visible to you? Can you see my board? Please respond. Okay, unmuting audio. That's why I am not able to hear you. Now I hope you can see the board.
Yes, ma'am.
Tushar, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So today we will do few more problems. You have seen the arithmetic mean in individual series, discrete series, and continuous series, and you were doing the missing frequency, the missing x, isn't it? In some case, the item itself it was missing, and some other case the frequency was missing, and also you have seen how an incorrect arithmetic mean can be corrected. So these are the three things so far you have seen. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I hope now you can do the missing frequency problem, I mean, without my help. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Then the same way if any item X is missing also the same way you have to calculate, you have to just write that much X. Okay, I will give you more problem for practice afterwards. Now write another question. Another question. Please keep responding. Okay, all of you, not only one student, all of you please keep responding. The question is, the mean monthly salary, the mean monthly salary paid to all employees, paid to all employees in a company, paid to all employees in a company was rupees 600, was rupees 600. The mean monthly salaries paid to male and female employees were, the mean monthly salary paid to male and female employees were, male and female employees were 620 and 520, 620 and 520. respectively. Find the percentage of male and female employees in the company. Percentage of male and female employees in the company. Have you finished writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
listen to the question. Listen to the question. Read the question very carefully. What is given? The mean monthly salary paid to all employees in a certain company. So what is that? All employees in a certain company is 600. So what is given? What is given?
Ma'am, mean.
Konsa? Which one? What kind of mean is given?
Final mean.
Sorry?
Total.
Final mean.
Ma'am,
Bolo.
total mean.
Total, that means combined. What mean is given? The
Combined.
combined mean is given. That means the means monthly salary paid to all employees in a certain company was 600 means all employees. That means the combined mean. The combined mean is given. How will you write combined mean? As I have told you, you can write the combined mean like this. Like see x bar 1 and 2. Why I have written x bar? It is not 12. Okay, you just keep some space between 1 and 2. What do you mean by x bar 1 and 2? That means the combined mean of the first item and the second item. That is the meaning of x bar 1 and 2. So x bar 1 and 2 means combined mean of two items. How much is given? 600. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about others? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now go to the next sentence. The mean monthly salary paid to male and female employees were. So you are also given the mean salary paid to male and the mean salary paid to female. So what is the mean salary paid to male? 620 and the female is 520. So what is 620? What is 620?
And one.
X1.
X bar 1.
X bar.
And what is 520? X
X
bar
bar
X
2.
bar 2.
2. Isn't it? And what is given? Are you given N1 plus N2? Total number are you given?
No, ma'am.
What is the total number of the employees, including male and female? What is the total number?
Ma'am, it is not given.
It is not
It is
given.
not given. It is not given. So you have to find out in N1 plus N2. And you are not able to find it out. You are just asked the percentage of N1 and percentage of N2. What is N1 plus N2? That is the question. Okay. So try to do it with the formula. You know the combined mean. X bar 1 and 2 is equal to, yeah, what is X bar 1 and 2? X bar N1
Plus X bar and X
X
bar and 2.
bar 2 N2 upon N1 plus N2. This is the formula. Surely you should write the formula. So write this step first. Combined mean, that is X bar 1 2 is equal to X bar 1 N1 plus X bar 2 N2 upon N1 plus N2. So here you have to assume something because N1 and N2 both are not given and the question it is given the combined mean is 600. So here we can assume like the number of male N1 as X. So here we have to assume N1 you will assume as X. So if N1 is X, what is N2?
X2.
Why?
Sorry? Beta, if n1 is x, what is n? The percentage of n. Please remember, the percentage of n. What is the question asked? It's not a number. Number is not asked. The percentage of n1 plus n2. What is the percentage of n1 and what is the percentage of n2 is asked. What is n1 plus n2? Tell me, what is n1 plus n2? How much? Is it 100%?
100%.
It is 100%. That means you are asked the percentage. So we will, n1 plus n2 is taken as 100%. And here we are assuming n1 as x percentage. Then what will be n2? Jaldi
100
bolo.
minus
Sorry?
100 minus n1.
100 minus n1. Exactly. Instead of n1, what you will write? 100 minus x. Because n1 we have taken as x. So what is n2? 100 minus x. Okay, I repeat. Look at the board. n1 plus n2, that's the thing you have to find out. The percentage. The percentage of n1 and percentage of n2. And the total will be 100. The total percentage is 100. So n1 plus n2, 100. And here we are taking n1 as x. What will be n2? 100 minus x. So now by substituting n for n1 x and for n2 100 minus x, you can do this question. Now start doing it. For every n1, you write x, and for every n2, you might write 100 minus x. Do it your own. What is this? And what you will get? If you get x, that's the percentage of n1. If you get the value of x, that's the percentage of n1. Because in the question only percentage is asked. If you get n2, that is the percentage of, if you get 100 minus x, that's the percentage of n2. So substitute it. Combine mean is equal to x bar 1, n1, x bar 1. What is n1? That is x. X bar 2. Minus 6. Anybody got the answer?
Ma'am, x equals to 80%.
Very good. X is equal to 80. So what you have taken as x, n1 is equal to
Ma'am,
80.
male employee.
So what is, very good. So what is n2? If n1 is 80,
20%.
20%. That's all. That's all. That is the answer. Shivam, can you see my board?
Ma'am, 80 and 20%.
Okay, good. Can you see my board?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Instead of going to the next slide, I'm rubbing this space and doing the continuation. The next step I will write here. Who are the ones who got the answer? One is Shivam, the other voice I couldn't.
Priyanshu.
Priyanshu. Very good. And those who get the
Ma'am,
answer, please share.
ma'am, I also got.
Who is this I?
Ma'am, Daksh.
Huh?
I also got the answer.
Ma'am,
Okay.
I also got.
Good, good, good.
And I also got.
Ma'am, I also got.
Okay, very good.
Ma'am, I also got.
Okay, good. I will give you 2 more minutes for the others to do it. After that, we will move to the next problem. I'm giving you time. That's why I'm not writing it here. Now you just do the cross multiplication and solve it and find the answer. 20 minus 520, that is 100x. Or this problem can be done by simply substituting n1 and n2 also. That's your wish. Okay, this problem can be done instead of you put x and 100 minus 6, you just write n1, n2 here and n1 plus n2 here. You will get a fraction. So likewise also you can do. I mean, afterwards you will try in that way also. Whatever you feel better, you will do. Minus 520 into minus. If anyone left to get the answer, yeah, all of you got. Now I will do it more faster because the time is over. So here 60,000 minus 52,000 is equal to 100x. That means 100x is equal to 8,000. 100x is equal to 8,000. So x is equal to 80%. That is x is equal to 8,000 upon 100. That is 80%. So if x is 80%, this is the answer. So from here, the continuation is here. So if x is 80%, then you have to write here, n1 is 80%. Then n2 equals 100 minus 80, that is 20. Likewise, you write. That's all. The same problem you can do by putting n1, n2 itself in that space. Okay, so if you do like that, you will get a fraction like n1 upon n2 is equal to 4 by 1 you will get. If you are doing, if somebody of you have done it, n1 by n2 you will get 4 by 1. So what do you mean by 4 by 1? What is 4 by 1 in the equation, in the
ratio?
Yes, in the ratio form it is 4:1. In the ratio form you will get n1 is to n2 is equal to 4:1 you will get. You put simply n1, n2 instead of x and 100 minus x. We will get n1 by n2 is equal to 4 by 1. That means n1 is to n2 is equal to 4:1. What do you mean by 4:1? 4 by 5 and 1 by 5, isn't it? What is 4:1?
Yes,
4
ma'am.
by
4 by
5
5 or
and
1 by 5?
4 by 5 means how much percentage? 4 by 5 into 100.
80%.
4 by
80%.
500, that is 80. Then 1 by 5 into 100, that
20%.
is 20. That way you will
20.
get. If you find that easy, you can do like that. So how will you do it? Instead of this x and x1, this you just put x bar 1 value here, x bar 2 value here, n1 and n2, you just put it as such. And n1 and n2, you will just leave it like that itself. Then when you solve it, you will get n1 by n2 is equal to 4 by 1. n1 by n2 is equal to 4 by 1 you will get. That means n1 is to n2 is equal to 4:1. 4:1 means 4 by 5 and 2 by 5. And convert it into percentage, you will get 80 and 20. Okay. And did you understand this way, this method?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we move
Yes,
to the
ma'am.
next question?
Yes, ma'am.
I need some more voice. Can we move to the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, write the next question. Okay, good. Write the next. Find the missing information from the following table. find the missing information. Find the missing information from the following table. Table is like, okay, I will draw the table here. My table is little slanting. No issue, you should understand it. Table, and here, then A, B, C and combined. A, B, C and combined. Here you write A, B, C, and here you write combined. So this is the table. Here you write A, and here you write X bar. This is N. Okay, number. You write number. Here you write me. This is number and this is me. And in the column A, you have 10 and 20. 10 and 20. In the column B, you have 8 and dash. In column C, you have dash and 6. This is 6. And in combined column, you have 24 and 15. Question over. Find the missing information. That's the question. Find the missing information. Like, okay, Kushak, tell me what is missing in this table. What are the things missing? Kushak?
Ma'am, N, total N,
N3 बोलो.
N3.
हाँ, क्यों N3? You are given N1 in this column, N2 in this column, and N3 in this column. That is missing. And here what is missing?
N2.
बेटा ये X bar है ना, mean है ना.
Sorry, ma'am, X2. Mean 2.
X bar 2 is missing. मतलब the mean of the second item is missing. How will you find out? You are given the combined mean. Can you do it? Combined number is given.
Yes,
So what is
ma'am.
the number which will come here?
6.
देखो यहाँ पर number combined, that is total is given. So you don't
6,
want to
ma'am.
do anything. You don't want to solve anything straight away. You can write 6 here. यहाँ पर 6 लिख सकते हैं. How? 10 plus 8 given, and it is given the total number of people, that is combined number is 24. That means 18 already there, 6 more will come. That you will get. So now the only issue is you have to solve this. X bar 2 should be, you should have to solve, and you have to find out X bar 2. So you are given the combined mean and write the equation here. X bar 1, yeah, 2, 3.
3.
मेरा थोड़ा बड़ा हो गया, इसको छोटा करके लिख देना. X bar 1, 2, 3 लिख देना, because you have 3 items here. Those who get, anybody get the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the answer?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, 15.5.
हाँ,
15.5.
किस किसको मिला?
Priyanshu.
हाँ,
Ma'am,
प्रियांशु,
Ma'am, मेरे को.
स्वस्तिका, then शिवम, then दक्ष को मिला. ओके, वेरी गुड. अभी क्या है देखो, बुक में, बोर्ड में देखो, X bar 1, 2, 3 कंबाइंड मीन दिया है. ओके, बाद में हम सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे. सबसे पहले लिखो X bar 1 N1 प्लस X bar 2, ये सब लिखना है, ठीक है. X bar 2 N2, you have to do it properly, plus X bar 3 N3 upon N1 plus N2 plus N3. Now you substitute it. Kushak, मिल गया? Combined mean कितना है? 15, isn't it? This is the combined mean.
15.5.
This is combined mean plus, okay, 10 into 20. नहीं, उल्टा. 20 into 10. 20 into 10. 20 into 10 plus, क्या लिखूं? 8
8x.
into
8
x into
into
Eight,
x.
8,
8x.
8 into 8x plus
6
6
into
into
6.
6 into 6.
6 into 6. यहाँ पर 10 plus 8 plus 6 मैं सीधे सीधे 24 लिख देती हूँ. ओके, 24. अभी how much 15 into 24 are? बोलो कितना मिलेगा इधर? 360 ना?
Yes,
Where
ma'am.
are you all? 15 into 24 is 360. So what will be the next step? When you multiply it, 360 is equal to यहाँ पर 200, यहाँ पर 36, isn't it? 200 plus 36 is 236. 236 plus 8x, है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
236.
Ma'am, the final answer is 15.5.
Yeah, beta, correct. 8x, ये 8x. Okay, 360 plus 360 is equal to 236 plus 86. Then 8x is equal to क्या मिलेगा?
124 upon 8. 124 upon 8.
124 कहाँ से मिला?
15.5.
Ma'am, 360 minus 236.
360 minus 236.
So you will get 8x is equal to 1. कितना? 124 ना?
124.
4. So x is equal to 124 upon 8. That is
15.5.
15.5. So this is the answer. Okay, hope all of you got it now.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ma'am.
Okay, few more sound.
Yes, ma'am.
What about
Yes,
the girls? Other girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay, let us move to the next question. Right? In a class of 50 students, 10 have failed. Their average mark is 2.5. 10 have failed and their average mark is 2.5. The total marks acquired by the entire class is 281. 281. Find the average marks of those who have passed. Find the average mark of those who have passed. So look at the question once, then start doing it. क्या क्या दिया है? In a class of 50 students, total there are 50 students, and in that 10 have failed. Okay, 10 have failed, and the average mark of them is 2.5. Then the total marks acquired by the entire class were 281. The combined average is 281. Find the average mark of those who have passed. So you have to find out x bar 2 or one more average. Find it out. N1, N2 is given. 50 students say if 10 failed, 40 is passed. And combined total is given. Sorry, combined mean is given. Total mean is given. One of the mean is also given. See, the total marks secured by the entire class were 281 given. It's not the average given. Please read the question once again. The total marks secured by the entire class were 281. So you are not given the combined mean. Total average नहीं दिया है. Total marks secured by the entire class were 281. खाली total दिया है. Average is not given. Total marks secured by the second group. That is, what is the second group? Those who are passed. Total marks secured by the entire class were 281. That means sigma given 281. So the total marks of the class is given. From that, if you minus the total marks of the failed one, you will get the total marks of the passed one. So it is given in such a way. So every the way of doing the problem differs from the question. In this question, the combined mean is not given. The average mark combined total mean is not given. In this question, the total marks secured by the entire class were total marks given. So total marks secured by the entire class, right here, entire class is 281, that is given. And total marks of the failed, even though not given, it is given indirectly. How it is given indirectly? The number of the students failed given, that is the number of students failed is 10, and the failed students average is 2.5. So it is indirectly give you the a clue that you have to find out the total marks of the failed students. What is the total marks of the failed students? 10 into 2.5. Sigma x of the failed students you have to calculate 10 into 2.5, that is 25. Then total marks of the pura class is also given 281. So if you minus this 25, that is from the total marks, if you minus the total of the failed students mark, you will get the passed students total.
256.
256.
256.
You will get, what you will get? The passed students total. Then with that total, you divide the number of students who passed, you will get the average also if it is asked.
6.4 average.
6.4.
2.4.
Okay. Find, what is the question? Find the average marks of those who have passed. Okay, that's also asked. So you have to write 256 upon 40. From where you got 40? 40 means 10 passed means 40 is, sorry, 10 failed means 40 is passed. And what is the total marks of the passed students? 256. 181 minus 25 is equal to 256. This is the mark of the passed students. So here you write total marks of the passed students. Write in this way. Total, all the steps should be there. Marks of the passed students. This is of the entire class. This is of the failed students. This is the total marks of the passed students is equal to 256. And the passed number is 40. Number is 40. Therefore, average is 256 upon 40. What is the answer?
6.4.
6.4. Do I want to repeat anyone? If I want to repeat, please speak. Do I want to repeat it? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes,
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No.
Okay, somebody said yes. See, in a class, once again, we will go back to the question. In a class of 50 students, 10 have failed and their average mark is 2.5. In a class of 50 students, that means the total number of students are 50. 10 have failed, that means 40 have passed. Okay, 10 have failed and their average mark is 2.5. जो 10 फेल हुआ है उनका एवरेज मार्क दिया है. फ्रॉम देयर यू विल गेट द टोटल मार्क्स ऑफ द फेल्ड स्टूडेंट्स. उनको कितना मार्क्स मिला था, बिकॉज द टोटल मार्क्स डिवाइडेड बाय 10 दैट्स 2.5. सो इफ यू मल्टीप्लाई इट बैक 10 into 2.5 you will get the total number of failed marks of the failed students. So that is what is given. Total marks of the failed students is equal to 10 into 2.5, that is 25. And what is the next line in the question? The total marks acquired by the entire class. पूरा क्लास में कितना मार्क मिला? 281, इंक्लूडिंग बोथ फेल्ड एंड पास. 281 टोटल है. सो यू हैव सब बच्चों का कितना टोटल है और फेल्ड वालों का कितना टोटल है, ये दोनों दिया हुआ है. सो फ्रॉम दिस टोटल मार्क्स माइनस फेल्ड वालों का मार्क्स, इफ यू डिडक्ट from this to this, if you deduct, you will get 256. This is actually the total marks of the past students. So 256 is the total marks of the past students, and you know the number of past students, that is 40. So 256 divided by 40 will give you the average of the past students. Okay. Okay now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, write the next question, the last question. I will send some homework to you, okay? Right. The mean monthly salary paid, to 77 employees in a company, was 78. The mean salary of 32 of them was 45, was rupees 45. Was rupees 45, and of the other, how much is there? And of the other 25, and the other 25 was rupees 82. The other 25 was rupees 82. What was the mean salary of the remaining? What was the mean salary of the remaining? So there are monthly salary paid to 77 employees. That means total there are 77. And the mean of monthly salary paid to 77 employees in a company was 78. That means the combined mean is 78. The mean salary of 32 of them, 45. That is X bar 1 is 45, N1 is 45. Now, the mean salary of 32 of them, that means the number is 32. N1 is 32, X bar 1 is 45. And the other 25, that is N2 is 25 and X bar 2 is 82. What was the mean salary of the remaining? What is the remaining number? 77 में से फर्स्ट ग्रुप में चला गया 32, सेकंड ग्रुप में चला गया 25. रिमेनिंग नंबर कितना है?
20.
20. Very good. What is entry? 20. So entry तो है. You just have to find out x bar 3. Do it as a homework. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
See, let me take the attendance.